Now, this holiday season, the St. Paul Public School District is making a special plea for donations, and this comes as the district says 1,000 students of theirs are experiencing homelessness. WCCO's Pauline Lee is live this morning in St. Paul to tell you all about the need and how you can help. Pauline?
Hey, Heather. Yeah, isn't that a tough number to hear? 1,000 students experiencing some form of homelessness. That means maybe they don't have the proper coats, the jackets, the mittens, the gloves to stay warm. Maybe they don't have a roof over their heads, transportation to get to school. Project Reach is working to help those experiencing those difficulties. So they have a special coat drive and a blanket drive that's happening right now, and you can help out with that. You don't have to be a student here. You don't have to have a child in this district. Anyone can help with that. But we do have a special student here who's here to make a donation for the drive. So we have Gabriella here. You're a senior at nearby Highland Park High School. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you brought some donations. Show us what you brought.
Well, I brought these two teen winter coats and then a pair of boots here.
Yeah.
And then I've got some gloves.
Oh, very needed for winter, yes.
A hat.
Yeah.
And then 2 more pairs of gloves.
Yeah. So now you're over at a nearby high school. Why did you guys choose to try and get these donations and donate to this drive?
Well, I think Project Reach is such an amazing foundation for giving back to students in SPPS who are experiencing homelessness. And I believe that it's every person's duty to give back to people in their community. And that's why we chose Project Reach.
And she's a senior in high school, and she so eloquently put that into words. It's so wonderful what you're doing. Thank you so much for your donation and taking time to chat with us. Let's move on back here. So you see the guys' coats out in front. You also see the girls too, but take a look at what the need is. You have everything from all sizes, 3 to 6 months old, all the way to adult sizes and coats that they need. Mittens, hats, gloves. I also have Heather here, who is the supervisor for Project Reach here. So for starters, tell us what Project Reach is, because you not only take care of kids, maybe outer clothing, but it's the whole child.
Absolutely. We're a 12-month program, and we support all the kids in St. Paul Public Schools who are experiencing homelessness. And our job is to make sure that kids can stay in school. And by law, they have the right to stay in school, even when their family is in transition. So we work really, really hard to get rid of all the barriers so those kiddos can get to school every day. And we work all the time to make sure kids are in school, that they're participating in athletics, that they're in after-school programs. We have tutoring, because we really know that educational stability is necessary for kids to be able to be successful in life, and we really want to support these kids. And so we work with their families as well.
So Project Reach gets some federal funding, but these types of things, donations for coats, hats, mittens, gloves, you need donations for that. And this whole table, too. Tell us what's on this table and what you're looking for.
We're looking for blankets and boots and mittens, like good recess mittens, like to survive recess in Minnesota.
Heavy-duty stuff, yeah.
The other thing we really need is donations of like gift cards, because we can't use our federal funds for that. And so we need gas cards for families who might be living in a car, or we have bus cards for families who need transportation to get around our city or on the light rail, and also cards for like grocery stores, because when you're living in a hotel or a car, it's hard to be able to, don't have a refrigerator to manage your food, so they kind of need get and go stuff. So all of those kind of donations, but we accept stuff all year long.
Right. And let's talk about the need. As we mentioned, about 1,000 students experiencing some form of homelessness. I mean, we're almost back up to pre-pandemic levels, which is not great.
No, and I'm concerned because I would anticipate by June we'll be at 2,000 kiddos. And we live in a world where it's gotten very expensive just to be able to take care of your basic needs. And a lot of our families who are experiencing homelessness, it was just one thing that happened. It wasn't like a long-term homelessness. It might just have been they got sick or a car broke down and they lost their job and then they lost their housing, and it's just kind of snowballs. So a lot of families are working, and a lot of families really want their kiddos in school, and there's never a family who wants to be in this space. So we really try to make it a really respectful process so that you can just take care of your kids. And we all really just want to honor the student.
Yeah. And if you take a look at some of this stuff, take a look at how small these boots, they're adorable, but if you look at the size of it, I mean, a child experiencing homelessness, it's all age ranges. So if people want to help, how can they do that? Where can they drop off their donated items?
We are at 1021 Marion Street in St. Paul, right next to Wellstone Elementary off of Rice Street.
Yeah.
You can also, excuse me, email us and we can come pick up a donation if you're doing like a group donation like Gabby's doing over at the high school, or we're happy to accept all year long. So even if the donation time is over for this coats, we'd be more than delighted to accept other things along the way.
Yeah. This coat and blanket drive goes until the 19th, but again, as Heather just mentioned, they're accepting donations all year long because the need is just ever growing, unfortunately. So we can do our parts, we can help. We do have more information on our website, WCCO.com. Heather?
Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah,
We do ask for new things also. I forgot to say that. Just because I think it's easiest for families and also most respectful just to be able to give them new things.
Yeah, exactly. New things.
Absolutely. Yeah, so glad you are doing this morning, Pauline, and getting the word out. And thank you to Heather and everybody over there at Project Reach for all the good work they do all year long. Of course, go to the website to make sure you find information on how to donate. Pauline, thank you.